What's up, what it is, what's good, what's going on YouTube? I am back with another RTT, another Rate Talks and Thoughts. I know y'all, some of y'all been waiting on some new videos from me, but I just want to make sure that I'm, talking about things that y'all are interested in. But I ain't gonna say too much. All I'm gonna say is, let's get into the video.
Why you put no lotion on?
And you gotta open my door.
You should be opening my door.
No.
Yeah,
No.
I'm the woman.
And?
I'm not gay.
You're supposed to open the door for a woman.
No.
Huh?
You're not my woman, so I'm not gonna open
It starts with your mother. If you don't open the door for me, you ain't gonna open the door for nobody. Is you gonna open the door for your girlfriend?
No.
Why?
Girls nowadays want to say they independent.
Huh?
Because girls nowadays want to say they independent.
We are independent.
So I'm not opening no door for you.
But if see, that's why she gonna be mean to you. You have to bring the feminine out of her. If you don't bring the feminine out of her, she gonna treat your ass mean, and you're gonna be tired of her.
Don't treat her.
And it's gonna be all your fault. You didn't put your seatbelt on for you too?
Get out my door.
Here, grab your cup.
No, you.
Grab your cup.
No.
I'm not playing with you. Is what you're not understanding.
Close the door.
Grab this.
Give it to me now.
Ain't no give it to me. You was grabbing it regardless. But y'all, my son is going to be a horrible boyfriend. I can already see it. Oh, drop my water. So basically, you're gonna be a horrible boyfriend.
I'm just not going. I'm not going to be a gentleman.
You're not gonna be a gentleman?
No, a gentleman.
Why?
Because why would I?
Why wouldn't you?
Because what would that
Here's everything I
do for me?
It will make your girlfriend be nice to you. If you don't treat your girlfriend nice, then she's not gonna want to deal with you.
And you experienced that before?
What?
Somebody not treating you good?
What?
I said I know you've experienced something like that before.
What? Somebody not treating me right?
You know what I'm talking about.
That's why I never want to be around his ass. That's why I never want to go nowhere with him. Be around him and his friends. None of that. That's exactly what you're going to go through. The same thing your daddy went through. A girl that you with that don't want to be in your presence. Then what you going to do? You going to be looking dumb.
I won't care.
Ashy man.
That's
You
what
are going to care. Because then you're going to be like, I want a girl that wants to be around me. Then you're going to get a girl that want to be around you. And you're going to treat her the same way. You're going to go through the same cycle over and over again. And don't come calling me about it because I'm not going to care. Because I tried to warn you when you was 9.
You're my mom. Why would I open the door for you?
I didn't say open the door for me. I asked you, was you going to open the door for your girlfriend? And you said no. Boyfriend, bro.
Did my dad open the door for you?
That wasn't my boyfriend.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't. I wasn't in a relationship with your daddy since before you was born.
Yes, you. Yes, you were.
No, I was not.
He was your
Baby daddy.
He was the father of your child, and you guys were dating.
I wouldn't call it dating.
You guys were dating.
I call it trying to live together for your child.
No, you guys were dating.
And you see how that turned out. So do you want the same results with the mother of your child?
I won't care.
You will care. You think you won't care now because you want to act hard.
I can tell by that last clip, y'all know what I'm going to be talking about, who I'm going to be talking about. So, my whole thing with this whole thing, So basically, y'all know what Woo Wops just said in that clip. It really irks me, and I don't know if you guys been noticing that he's a little bit too grown for me. Like, a little bit too... I hate to talk about kids on here, but I feel like this needed to be said, because I'm starting to notice it in vlogs and stuff like that, and it's kind of irking me a little bit. I don't... Look, let me say this. I don't have kids, but... I don't want to say I raised kids, but I didn't babysit it. I grew up, I basically, like, you know, grew up my little cousin. So I know how it is with little boys. But he's a different type of little boy. But as y'all can see that Brittany in that last clip, she was basically telling Woo Up, like, you have to have manners when it's come to women. And then he says, well, if she's not nice to me, I'm not going to be nice to her. Women are so independent these days. The Brittany says, yeah, women are independent these days, but you have to bring the fit in them. I never know how to say it, but the girly side of her out. He was like, well, I don't care about all that. You know, she needs to, you know, respect me or whatever. Woo Up just said in the last clip. But what Brittany said in the car, that kind of like made me want to talk about this. Like, Brittany literally said, well, when I was with your dad, because Woo Up said something in the car. I can't remember that last clip. Woo Up said, hold on, y'all. Let me see what he said. We're just going to go over it a little bit. We got time. Where is it at? Where is it at? If I can't find it, y'all, it is what it is. Where is it at? Okay, y'all. I ain't finna find it. I thought it was in my other phone, you know. Both my phones are connected. But anywho, y'all. So whatever he said whatever he said in the car, like she said something. No, he was about to say something. Then Brittany was like, well, oh, you talking about your dad, right? Something she said like that. And then she was like, well, when I was with your daddy, I didn't really want to be around him or nothing because I really didn't like him. And she just stayed because she felt like she didn't want Woo Wop to not grow up with a mom and a dad. And now since he's older, they feel like they can break apart because now he can get the picture of everything. So we're gonna just jump into my whole thoughts about this. Now, I feel like Woo Wop, perfect kid, smart kid, but sometimes you need to be a kid before you start talking like you grown. Because how in the hell he talking about women are so independent these days? Y'all already know where he get that from. I think Dub is a bad influence on Woo Wop of what he think of women or how he should treat women. That's my whole thing. Like, now I see what everybody been talking about. Like, he's not good. He's a good father, don't get me wrong. He could buy him this, he could buy him that, da-da-da-da. And I noticed that he's literally, like, I know his Woo Wop is literally, like, he really love his dad. And I don't think Dub realized the things that he says that is really affecting that little boy, Woo Wop. And Brittany, she needs to stop acting like Woo Wop's friend also. Like, all that goofing and da-da. No. Since you don't want to be on social media, well, he don't have to be on social media, but he needs to know when y'all playing and when y'all not playing, you know. And don't get me wrong, they are good parents, but when it comes to how the little boy act, he act a little bit too grown. Like, you in adult conversations. And when Monique came and saw her, and Woo Wop was like, well, no, Monique was talking about adopting a kid, y'all. If I don't know who Monique is, that's the Shay mom. The Shay mom is friends with Brittany, whatever. Woo Wop the bell. I don't have to explain that. But Woo Wop says, and this, it's just things I've been noticing, y'all. Woo Wop says in the vlog, like, well, no, Monique asked him, like, do you want, like, a little brother or sister so you can grow up with it? Grow up with it. He was like, no, I don't like kids. And Brittany said it first. Like, Brittany was like, I don't like kids. Yeah, we already know she don't like kids. But he just feeds off what his parents say. And I feel like he hasn't been around his age. Like, he been around his age, of course. Of course he go to school, but I don't feel like he's he hasn't did anything as a kid that I see. besides go to school. And he just needs to be around normal kids. And I feel like because he's missing childhood shit. Even though he's gonna be a suburban kid, but even suburban kids have kid ways, you know, like they still be a kid for real, for real. They don't be grown, and like he's in every person's conversation. Like my mama will pop like, hey, get out of my mouth. Go in the room. Get out of my mouth. You know. But I think that's just a Midwest thing. I don't know. But I don't feel like, I just feel like Dub need to be careful what he says. And I noticed Dub be like, nah, dude, go in the other room. But that little boy still be listening. He's trying to put things together, but he not realizing like what you saying is you haven't grown up yet to even know if a woman independent or not. What woman do you have in your life that's independent? Stop repeating things that you hear or things that you see. You should think you should do that. That's not good at all. And I feel like that goes with him. That goes back with Dub being a father. Like sometimes you can be his friend, and like you always say, Dub, like, hey, I don't see me being his dad. I see him as my friend. I feel like that friend is more of a friend than a son and father. And I feel like that you need to step away from that friend side, and you need to bring in that daddy side, because your son is out here just lost in the sauce. And he's going to be one of those kids when he grow up, be 13 and 12, 13, he's going to look like he's going to be lost. And people going to be literally talking about him. They're going to be like, dude, get your nerdy ass out of here. What? Like, what? I'm just saying. And then the fact that woo-wop is so sensitive. Oh my God. But that's a Capricorn thing. Let me not say no signs on here. Let me stop saying the signs. But I just hope that, I just want woo-wop to be a kid. And this is another thing I'm gonna say. He has to get outside. That little boy is gaining weight. I can't talk. But to be his age, and the only thing he does is eat and play the game. When I was growing up, we never was in the house. Never. And you live in California. Yo, the weather is always good sometimes. Like, they need to... Y'all... How y'all parents working out and your son not working out? Like, he just eats and play the game. He needs to get outside. He needs time management on that game. No. Get up. No, you going outside. You gonna go to the park. Y'all remember that vlog where they tried to play basketball, knees was hurting? Like, bro, you're 7 years old. Why is your knees hurting? And Dub say that he was gonna take him, you know, I think in the summer when him and Brittany, you know, I think Brittany go her separate ways, he go his separate ways. Well, they already separate ways, but the little court thing, the situation, who get custody of y'all know the couple shit. I think he getting him for the summer. He said he claiming he gonna be doing exercises. I don't think like that. I think DDG would be perfect for woo-wop being doing exercises and actually playing basketball, because, and that's another thing. Woo-wop said he want to be a basketball player. Y'all gotta follow Brittany on her Snap to know all this information. Don't ask me how I know. I just know. Go follow everything that y'all want to know about these. Know about everything, y'all. How I get my tea is from Snapchat. They all know we watching. And they be clip farming like a motherfucker. I be catching people saying little things, and I know I want to talk about it, but some things I don't want to talk about. But this I had to. But I just think that little boy, he needs somebody to... He just needs to be around his age group. He needs, and they keep saying, oh my God, his cousins are... It doesn't matter. His cousin's older than him too. He needs to have friends. I don't understand it. Like, well, Darren have a child. Who else have a kid that he's around? DDG's manager? Halo ain't grew up yet, and he's gonna be literally the youngest. Like, literally. I can't wait to see him grow up. I just feel like that little boy, he's... Because kids copy everything you do and they listen to what you say. I still remember everything my mama said when I was young. Everything. But did I ever copy what she do? No. One time I did. when I saw her put on nails, and I saw a piece of nail on the table when I was younger, and she was I saw the way she glue it, right? Man, I did it on my finger. I used that nail glue and put it off my on my nail, and I was like, Lord, how I gonna take this off? I don't know how old I was, but yeah, I tried to hide it. I'm like, I tried to cut it with some scissors all day. I was like this. See, bad. I mean, see, you shouldn't do anything. That let me know, like, I shouldn't do what my mama do. No, I'm good. But yeah, y'all. I wanted to say something, but I forgot. I think I was just talking fast, y'all. Y'all already know. Sometimes I talk fast, whatever. But yeah, y'all. That will be it. I think this is the end of the video. I don't know. But if you like this video, comment down below. If you want to do more RTTs, comment down below. Also like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to turn on that notification bell. And always remember, the purpose of living is to keep on living. Peace out, y'all. Peace.